Hello everyone and welcome to Cultural Beat. This is our first episode on an ongoing series that we'll be talking about Native spirituality. I just want a little introduction to myself. I'm Wayne Price. I live up in Canada. I'm up in the Chilliwack, British Columbia area. And I got on this road of Native spirituality a long time ago. And I just wanted to go through some of the things that I've learned. I'm a Métis. I'm adopted. I was born in Victoria, British Columbia. Had great adopted parents. And during my search some time back when I was trying to find out where I was from, who my parents were, I found out that I had part Cree in me and French Canadian, and turned out to be a Métis. For those who don't know what a Métis is a person of half blood, quarter blood, depending on your lineage in your background. I found out that my parents, my father was born in the Qu'Appelle Valley of Saskatchewan, right in Cree country, and that my mother was an English person. Never knew them, and did find out a bit about my heritage. How I stumbled onto it to get involved with the spiritual aspect of it was some time back. I tended to drink too much and had a little bit of a problem there, and I wouldn't say a little bit, it was quite a bit of a problem. Being a party fellow that I am, I used to drink a lot. I like to party with the best of them, and but it got to a point where it became very unmanageable. One of the things I did do, I went to a 12-step program, and one of the things that they told me to do in this 12-step program was to find your higher power. And not sure what that was. Growing up in a Catholic school system, and that I went back to the church, and it wasn't for me. Maybe for some other people, but it wasn't for me. And a young lady came up to me one time after a meeting in the 12-step program and said, "Would you like to get involved with come with us and join us in a sweat lodge?" Well, I wasn't too sure what a sweat lodge was. I did a little bit of research. Back in that time, that was close to 12, 13 years ago, maybe longer. I didn't know what a sweat lodge was, and there was no computers, no Google at that time, so I had to kind of buy some books and find out what it was. And lo and behold, I went up and had my first sweat lodge, which was very difficult, but I stuck to it, and I stuck to my native. I dwelled into my native roots. I learned a lot about it. I went to a lot of sweat lodges, vision quests. I've done many things, peyote ceremonies, and I actually went on a speaking tour sometime later about Native spirituality. And one of the things that we'll be talking about in the ongoing series is the different aspects of Native spirituality, where, you know, the personal growth that I've got through it, my personal commitment to better myself, and some of the things that have helped me through my tremendous times that have been incredibly excruciating for me. One of them was I lost my son, my 13-year-old boy, to suicide, and I was right 4 or 5 years into my Native spiritual road, and I thank Takashala, as we call him. A lot of my teachings I'm going to be talking about here that I've learned are from Lakota. Even though I live in Cochise country, a lot of my teachers are Lakota. So I'll be talking a lot about my different experiences and the things that, you know, you may get something from it. You may take what you need and throw the rest away, as they say, or you might just say complete rubbish. That's up to you to make that decision. I just wanted to let people know that what I've been taught, what I've learned, how I benefit, and some of the things that we'll be talking about. So I want to thank you for joining me today. Look forward. I'm going to be creating these short podcasts, as well as putting them on YouTube, as well as on valleytelevision.com, and you'll be seeing a lot of me, and hopefully that the things that I'll be coming up and talking to you about will be something, will be of interest to you, may help you find yourself and help you heal, help you manage your everyday life. It gets better, let me tell you, if you get onto the right road. There's a red road and there's a black road. We'll talk about that, and hopefully that we can lead you down the red road, which is the good road, and that can help you find your way in life in a much better way that you're living it now, or enrich your life. Maybe your life is fantastic. Anything to enrich our lives is always good. So until next time, I'm Wayne Price with Cultural Beat.